All right, we're back in Springfield today. It's the next day. Not necessarily on Route 66, but we are checking out the Lincoln Home and National Historic Site in Springfield. So there's a lot to look at here. Let's check it out. Doesn't it look like a flashlight, that building there? Comment below if you think that looks like a flashlight. I think it does. All right, let's go check it out. Wow, you talk about stepping back in time. Holy moly. They got wooden planks for sidewalks. Gotta love the litter bug. Nice job. Wow, this is crazy. And I'm assuming where all the people are, that's the Lincoln House. Oh yeah, guided tours. This is cool. You got the old wooden sidewalks. And there it is. Lincoln's house. Wow, look at these homes. So cool. I really like the fact that they blocked off this whole area and kept it pretty much the way it was. Administration. Oh, these homes are so cool. If you folks ever get a chance to get to Springfield, Illinois, this is something you must do. I mean, it's just, words can't describe it, you know? There's a little area in the museum in Milwaukee downtown that's called Streets of Milwaukee, and it, you know, it's kind of like back in the old days, Milwaukee, early 1900s, 1800s. But this is just, this takes it to a whole new place. It's just awesome. Now again, I don't know a whole ton about this area, but I've got to believe these structures are all the structures that were here. You know, I don't think there's any recreations done. I don't know. But again, we're coming up on the Lincoln House. I think from what I remember, they didn't live here very long. I believe they lived here before he was in office. Obviously, he was in the White House and then he was murdered as the president. So, yeah, there it is. It's got A. Lincoln right there on the door. I read a story once that this was covered in a bubble to protect it from the weather, but I don't see any. Maybe that was just a rumor. I don't know. Yep. around to the back side. Wow. You know, I don't know if there's anything down here. I can actually go back here. Here's another storyboard. A Day with the Lincolns. Hopefully you folks can see it. I apologize for the sun glaring. If not, I apologize. I'm not going to read the whole thing. And there it is, the backside of the Lincoln home. Oh, they got it. Ooh, is that the outhouse? Yeah. The outhouse. Just an alley. Kind of another alley, a little park, I guess, over there. Oh, this is actually like a bike path. Huh. It says boardwalks are uneven and slippery when wet, and I stepped on the first one, and yeah, it was pretty uneven. Not a whole lot to see from here. They should offer carriage rides. I just saw somebody come out of that one. I don't know. Oh, this is closed off. This kind of reminds me just a little bit of Elkmont, which is in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. It's kind of an abandoned city block or two of just houses on each side of the street. You can go back and look at those videos from last summer, actually. I might just put one at the end of the playlist. Economic and ethnic diversity in Springfield. Says here a lot of activism in the neighborhood. Again, folks, I'm not going to read everything. If you want to pause it, hopefully you can see it well. Got a couple of wagons. Man, oh man, this is cool. These houses. Just compared to what's built today. These houses are just beautiful. Oh, got your little step ups here for getting on the wagon or horse. U.S. Senator Richard J. Durbin. A little card here. Honest Old Abe, the people's choice. Union, Liberty, Honor. It's supposed to have been a duplex. The Alan Miller home. Can't really get any closer than that, folks. I guess they plan on restoring it. Mary Lincoln's circle of friends. Mary Lincoln formed lasting friendships with women in her neighborhood, including Julia Sprigg and Hannah Shearer, and exchanged a lively correspondence with many out-of-town relatives and friends. Julia Sprigg lived in the house behind you and was a widow with children. Hannah Shearer only lived in the neighborhood for a year, but corresponded with Mary throughout her life. Emily Helm is Mary's favorite younger half-sister. So this is Julia Sprigg's house. Look at this awesome building. Oof. Lincoln's home becomes a shrine. Since Abraham Lincoln's death in 1865, the corner of 8th and Jackson has been a popular destination for those seeking a personal connection to Lincoln's home, life, and legacy. Through the years, visitors to the Lincoln home have ranged from sitting presidents to ordinary citizens and war veterans to school children. President Taft visiting the house. The house decorated for his funeral. Tour bus. Hey, look at that. Lincoln's home becomes a shrine. Lincoln understood the importance of making his image available for the presidential campaign. Springfield photographer Preston Butler captured several likenesses of Lincoln during the 1860 election. Republican rally, 1860, outside his house. Lincoln home, 1860. The ambrotype of Abraham Lincoln. And there it is, the Lincoln home. All right, that's going to do it for this episode of Road Trips with Yogi from the historic Lincoln home in Springfield, Illinois. Again, you can get tickets at the Visitor Center, free tickets to get a tour from a ranger, but time. One of these days, make enough time to do stuff like this. But at least we got to see it, and it's very cool. Highly recommended if you're down here in Springfield. Check it out. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Keep them respectful, please. Thank you very much. If you want to become a member supporting this channel and my adventures, go to www.patreon.com/roadtripswithyogi, or you can become a member on this YouTube channel and help support these costs and expenses and trips so I could bring this content to you. From downtown Springfield. Is that a mannequin? That was starting to creep me out a little bit. There's a mannequin over here in the window at the 7th Street Cidery. You know, before we could see the Capitol building and I was going to show it to you, but now we walk down kind of a slope and I can't show it to you anymore because there's trees in the way. But I could show you the flashlight building, as Mrs. Yogi and I call it, because that's what it looks like to me. A big Rayovac flashlight. Take care of yourselves. Be good to each other. Be good to yourself. Till the next episode, folks, I'm Yogi from Springfield, Illinois. I'm out of here.